and say to themselves, like, nah, I got to be more to this story than this. But nah, people just typically go with the first story they hear.
Yeah.
That becomes the truth, the instant truth.
And work gossip is really annoying, too, by the way.
It sucks, man.
People just... They used to see me and Vanessa at lunch. Like, oh, they're dating. They're definitely dating.
Yeah,
like,
it's the worst.
We can't have lunch. We work.
I can't stand
5
that.
feet away from each other. We can't have lunch.
Yeah.
Like, why is that weird?
There's always going to be rumors and there's always going to be arguments. But
some people live for that, though. They live for that gossip.
Pathetic.
That's annoying.
I mean, that's pathetic as hell. And the whole situation that happened with you and said person really does suck because I know that y'all were really good friends.
Yeah, that's my man.
I think me and one of the two people that were with you during the whole situation. When we did discuss it, I think that was the biggest thing that he felt like he was caught in between the two because he's like, I'm good friends with both of them. I love them both. He's like, but I know that the story that homeboy said isn't 100% the truth. And I was like, listen, nobody's going to say the truth, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm just going to stay out of it. I don't want to get involved
I'm
in
always tell the truth. I'm the type of person, if you don't like me, I'd rather you not like me for telling the truth than like me because I lied. So I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what happened. There's no that's exactly what happened. Like, I'm gonna always tell the truth. I have no reason to lie. I don't care who likes me and who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. It just annoyed me because so many people who I thought who I was cool with, I spoke to every day, I hung out with, all of a sudden, boom, just off of what they heard from this dude, looking at me funny. And it made me want to fight everybody because I'm looking at dudes now that's looking at me sideways, and I'm like, yo, fam, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's bad in a work environment too. Because
these
are people that
there's just a lot of tension that you got to deal with after something like that.
And it all is over chicken and waffles, man. Like, let's fight over a woman, some money,
a steak.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You forgot to record my Walking Dead episode.
And
let's fight over something.
That was one thing that
real.
the other mutual friend of y'all and I were talking about. I'm like, he's like, yo, it was all over some food. He's like, all over some free food, not even like paid food, like
free food.
Free food, and it's a shame.
Unbelievable
it really is a shame.
to me. I never understood it. I never will. I guess it just was meant to be. It is what it is. But if your man ever asks you to get him a plate and it's chicken and waffles on the line, get that man a plate. It's not worth it.
Not worth losing a friend.
It's not worth losing a friend. And you know what's funny? The chicken and waffles were horrible. I have to throw that in there. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, it sucked. The food was horrible. Like
that makes it so much better.
Yeah, I know. It's a funny story. It is what it is. It's not funny that I lost my homie, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
It's just the whole when the whole situation happened, I think it had a lot of people just being like, what the hell? Because nobody knew what to believe, if there was a side to believe, if there was even really an issue. Like, when he first hit me up about it, I was just like, wait. I was like, wait a minute. So this happened over, and I actually said that. I'm like, okay, wait, so this happened over food? And he's like, nah, but it's the respect factor of what everything that happened.
He didn't go get my plate when I told him to go get my plate.
Because he took it, but that's the difference between...
My bad.
That's the difference between the two things that I heard is like, like he took it
that don't
very...
Even make sense,
he took it very to heart.
I'm
like
sorry.
He did. And I obviously, like, I see where you're coming from, and I know how you are. I know you joke around and all that stuff. So for him to take it that way was a little surprising.
Anybody that knows me knows 90% of my time in life I'm joking around. Like, when am I serious?
I've never seen you around chicken and waffles, though. Maybe you get some kind of like weird aggressive...
That's true.
I don't know, man.
Don't put me around no chicken, fam.
Maybe that's the lesson to be learned here.
Guys, I'm getting hungry. Stop.
All right. It's good. It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. Sometimes you just got to say goodbye to your friends.
I want to say it, too.
Cool.
You guys all just say it is what it is. So.
Can you go get me a plate?
Man, fuck you. Fight me, bro. No, but I really don't.
But I really don't.
Yeah, it's for our friendship.
I mean, it sucks. You're stuck. And like I said, when you're at work, it's something attention you have to deal with on a daily basis, especially like when you're...
Yeah, that was the worst part about it.
Yeah, I would feel like
I ain't never been looked at as like the sucker. Like, that was weird for me. I'm like, y'all looking at me like I'm just like the sucker of the group.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, you gave me a lot of pointers. I appreciate you, Coop.
It's not that hard.
You were there for me, man. Thank you, brother.
No problem, man.
It's definitely, it's a hard situation to walk into work with, like...
Every day.
So's a boner, bro.
Imagine that. Yeah, but that morning wood lasted afternoon sometimes,
gotta flip it up into your waistband.
Yeah, because that shit lasted for a minute.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit lasted for a minute. That everybody was like...
the tension was real. The tension is still real to this day.
Is it really?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Absolutely. It's still dudes that look at me funny. And I'm like, dog, if you want to fight, just tell me you want to fight. Like, don't look sideways me every day. It's like, it's awkward as hell. I never did nothing to you. You don't even know the fucking story, you idiot. Like,
you know what? I think it's because nobody heard your side of the story.
And nobody would give me a chance to tell it. Now, I granted, I didn't walk around looking to tell people my side of the story either. Like, I'm never going to do that. That's a chick move. That's not my game. I'm going to lose at that game every time. But for the people who wanted to know, they know what it is, and that's enough for me. But these dudes, you want to be mad at me, take your story that you heard and run with it. But don't side-eye me every day. Because I'm not going to
I think we should turn this into a movie.
It'd be a great sitcom at least.
It'd be like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
And call it Chicken and Waffles.
Chicken and Waffles, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be amazing.
It'll just be you and said homeboy like this over just about to box over
yeah.
over a plate of food.
Over a plate of chicken and waffles. It should be a kid's book. That's what it should be. It'd be a great kid's book.
Yeah.
It's a good lesson in life, you know? What is the lesson? Don't ever...
Still not sure.
I don't think there is a lesson.
It's a few of them. Maybe don't eat chicken and waffles. Right? Don't have friends if you're going to eat chicken and waffles.
Don't fall in love with your coworker. What else did we touch on?
Fight in the bathroom if ever given a chance.
Man, I don't know.
If that person ever hears this podcast, he's coming for you, Mike.
That's all right. What am I going to do about that?
That's Captain Coop, baby. That's the last
See, I'm
person
taking the heat off of you.
Thank you.
He's going to beat me up now.
Thank you.
I think the one thing that I think was the pivotal difference between your story and his story, and sorry to said person if I'm like outing it, but I figured you might have heard his side at this point because a lot of people know. Yeah. Is the pivotal difference is that when you guys were at the elevator, that you came running back to the receptionist and said, "What's the number for security? I got to let him know that this man just put his hands on me."
Yeah, that's a lie.
So that's why he made you look like a snitch.
That's a fucking lie, actually. Don't we have cameras for these types of things? It's on camera.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to show it. Like, why would they show it to us? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just he said, she said bullshit.
That's a lie. That's a lie. What I did do was I went back to, I'm not going to say her name, but I went back to her and I was like, yo, we just scrapped on camera somewhat. Is this going to be an issue? And should I tell someone? That's exactly what I said. I heard. Why the hell would I ask for the number to security when I know all of the security's numbers in my phone? Like that's another thing that doesn't make sense.
Didn't you do a one-on-one interview on Dateline about it?
yeah, that's a fact. That happened
tonight on Dateline.
I did. I like
chicken and waffles.
Because after because you like I said, the tension was there for a minute,
right?
And after like 2 weeks, I was like, I need to get some clarity on the whole situation. So I went to the receptionist and I was like, "Can you like shed some light on this for me? Because I don't know."
He's like a reporter.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But then I had the mutual friend that we had coming to me and he was just as confused. Like he was just like, "How did this shit get this bad?" His whole thing was just like, this got so out of control. So I was like. And I was just confused because I was like, I don't know what to think anymore.
He had two options. Anybody, if you are wise enough to put together a story, because anytime I see two stories, I don't necessarily take either side. I just piece it together because what I've always learned is the truth makes sense. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, the truth will always make sense. If something don't make sense or it seems out of place, that's probably because it is. At the end of the day, he had two choices. Either he was going to own up to what he did and admit that he got emotional and he got upset over a plate of food and he let his emotions get the best of him. And he attacked me on camera,
but that's not how he sees
he was
it,
gonna flip it and be like, he snitched on me, and that's why all this happened.
Well, that's not how he sees it. Because
of course it's not. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like his truth is his actual truth to him.
To him, exactly.
His story. He believes his story 100%, and that's why I was like, I don't know what to believe because I'm like, and I'm over here like, I even told I was like, yo, maybe y'all should talk. I'm like, I don't think that this needs to get this.
We tried that already,
and he was just
he was
nah.
way too emotional.
Yeah,
for
he was
any
like,
of that.
nah, I'm not doing that.
He was really emotional.
Like, I'm done.
I honestly, though, the way I felt, though, it's like I was friends with both of you guys, and I dead honest, I'm not even trying to joke around. I didn't really care. Because I was if either one of you are going to come to me and be like, oh, did you hear what happened? I'm like, dude, I don't care. Figure it out. Right. You guys are better friends than I am with you, so I don't really care.
That was the other thing that kind of surprised me so much, to be honest. I was shocked that so many people cared. Like, people still care to this day. People do
still care.
It should be a personal thing between you and him that you have to figure it out.
So many people care. I'm like, yo, I didn't even realize you would. Like, all of these people who care about him so much, I was with this dude every day going out. He never mentioned any of these people. Yeah. Like, he never talked about these people. Like, why do y'all think y'all was so important to him that y'all carrying this on for so long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that amazed me. But I'm like, yo, it is what it is.
It's because I think it's just because the story is so crazy that's what it was like. It was more the story that people cared about.
I guess because I'm such a logical individual, his side just doesn't make sense to me. I just feel like if you just look at the situation, that makes zero sense.
Yeah. I will like say that the receptionist did keep like a mutual loyalty in a sense, because I was like, you know, I asked her once, I was like, can you please just give me like shed some light on this for me? And she said, I'm not saying a word.
But you know what's funny?
She's like, I'm not saying anything to anyone.
And we get into here. You know what's funny? Everybody kept asking what happened, but nobody went to anybody who was actually there. Like I said, there were 4 or 5 people. Matter of fact, there were 3 people that witnessed all 3 scenes. They were there when the food line happened, they were there when the fight happened, and they were there in the shop when the initiation to the fight happened. Those are pretty much the 3 stages of what you would need to know what happened. And there are 3 people we work with that was literally there, like saw it with their eyes. And nobody came to them for the story. Everybody went to people that weren't there. And then, you know what I'm saying?
That one of the people that, you know, you and I are both close with, that's also a mutual friend of his, he kind of came to me and he was like, yo, is said person really like gossiping about what happened? Is he really making Moe look like a snitch right now? And I was like, absolutely he is. And then I said to him, I'm like, this is a story that he told me. And then homeboy said, well, that's not what happened.
And I'm sure that person was there.
He was there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? That's my point.
And he was like, that's not what happened. And he vouched for you like 100%, by the way. Like, shout out to that person.
Because I'm saying, all you had to do was be there.
He was just like, nah. Like, he's like, V, I'm telling you, that's not what happened. That's not how it happened. He's like, shit just got out of control. And that's like, what he kept sticking to was, I can't believe it got this far. And it would have never happened if things didn't get this far. Mm-hmm. Like, things just got so out of control that the fact that it got to that level to him was like crazy. And to me too, like, because y'all are both really chill for the most part. Mm-hmm. So for either of you, and then like collectively for both of you to get to that point, it was just like, oh no. And again, in my head, I was like, over some food though. Like
chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
That were horrible. But it is what it is. Shout out to him. I hope he's doing better in life, which I heard he is. So good for him. Because I really don't have no hate or animosity. I don't. I would never like harbor feelings over chicken and waffles. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't. I mean,
bad chicken and waffles.
If it was, you know, wings and shrimp, I might jab you over wings and shrimp. You know what I mean? You might get these
I might
hands.
jab you too. Shit, I love shrimp.
Chicken and waffles, but I'm off it. It is what it is. Sometimes chicken and waffles will turn you into Batman versus Superman, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that's how the fight went down if you guys actually fought.
Oh yeah, it would have been that. Yeah. It would have been that.
Who would you have been?
Oh, I've been Batman.
You would have been Batman.
That's a good choice. I like that.
I don't like Superman. Does
I don't like
anyone
Superman either. No. You know, because Batman is like, he gives you more of a realistic ass whooping. I feel like Batman can almost be real. You know what I mean? Like, they gave Superman way too much
superpowers.
Shit. Yeah.
I just like his costume more.
He has more swag. He has a better costume.
He has a cool
He has a better
car.
Voice. His car is the most amazing car ever.
He has all those gadgets and stuff.
His assistant is dope.
He's got a butler.
He gets better chicks.
He's got a butler. Yeah, he's like rich, right?
Yeah. There's nothing better about Superman. Like, I have a matter of fact, Dub, biggest Superman fan in the world, and I'm like, there's nothing about Superman that's better than Batman.
He's a punk, man.
Yeah,
Batman's got better villains. Like,
everything is better about Batman.
V, who would you bang
first?
Whoa.
Batman or Superman?
I mean, I already said I like Batman more.
Easy.
No, but I mean like bangable.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman. I feel like Superman would be too rough.
I don't know what they look like comic-wise. What do they look
destroy
like?
A girl.
Superman might put it on you in the sky, though. Like, that's some different kind of shit right here.
Having sex.
Nah, he's Superman. He'll catch you. He ain't gonna let you die. Batman.
Or he could be like, this is bad, and then just like, let me die.
Yeah, that's true. Superman seemed like he'd fall in love, though, right? Like, Batman seemed like he'd just get you out of here.
Yeah, he's dark. He doesn't need you.
I would turn him.
Like, tell my butler to get you home. He turned Batman out.
Knocking on the Batcave. I know you're home, motherfucker.
Turn his ass right into Robin.
He fall in love with me. What can I say? I'm irresistible.
Batman gonna make you pipe Robin to get to him. You gotta go through Robin first to get to me.
That's why.
I think with your toes and climbing ability, Spider-Man is more likely to be into you.
You know what I always thought was weird?
Chasing him up the building.
You know what I always thought was weird about like Spider-Man? It's like he's a young guy that shoots white stuff out of his hand. Like, how is that?
Their webs, Vanessa.
I'm just saying, like, how creative did the people really have to be for that?
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Dude, they killed it. $170 million opening weekend.
Whoa.
6 all time.
What does that mean?
6 all time. It was the
money for the opening weekend.
How much money they made just this weekend alone?
People said it was bad.
That's crazy.
People didn't like it that much.
That's what I heard. I heard like general consensus was it was not a good movie.
That's wild, man.
See, the funny thing is, shout out to Grandma because she's in Europe And she told me like 2 months ago, Reese, do not go see Batman vs. Superman without me. So I didn't go see it. If you have seen it, let us know.
Yeah,
Put it in the comments how good it was. We would like to know. Is it worth going to see? I'd like to know.
Tell me if it's worth going to see.
Yeah, that's what y'all can do. Help
I'm
us
going to
out.
ignore what you say and see it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us anyway.
Are you? You're still going to go see it?
We're always telling y'all shit. Why don't y'all tell us something for once?
Wait, how come you're going to go see it even though you know it's not going to be good?
It's Batman Superman. How could you not see that?
Are you a big comic person? I didn't even know this about you, Michael.
I never read comics because I hate reading. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't like superheroes as a guy?